Roker knows what's coming. The weatherman, who has been a mainstay on the Today Show since 1996, has retirement on the mind after his longtime colleague Hoda Kotb announced her exit from the show on September 26. But that doesn't mean it's happening soon. You know when you know. He tells People of the major decision while at the First Food and Wine Classic in Charleston. That was the kind of the beautiful thing for Hoda. You even look at Joe Biden. It's like everybody has a reason that they decide it's time to go. Related, when is Hoda Kotb's last day on the Today Show? What to know? Though he knows that time will come, he assures us that it's not quite yet. I don't feel like that's my time yet, but who knows? Maybe a year or two. Maybe not, but I'm enjoying it. I love this. Roker 70 says, you don't get off the train until the last stop. Kotb, 60, announced that she'll be leaving today in early 2025 in a tearful moment surrounded by her colleagues Roker, Craig Melvin, Savannah Guthrie, Jenna Bush Hader, and Sheinelle Jones. I had my kiddos later in life, and I was thinking that they deserve a bigger piece of my time pie that I have. I feel like we only have a finite amount of time. And so, with all that being said, this is the hardest thing in the world, Kotb said through tears. I'm gonna be here through the first of the year, past the first of the year, and I'm gonna stay in the NBC family, but it's kind of a big deal for me. Related, Tamron Hall says she understands why Hoda Kotb is leaving today. Not easy, exclusive. Roker told People he is just so thrilled for her that I can't possibly feel any sadness days after she shared the news. I would feel much worse if she was leaving, but she's just doing something else within our NBC News family, he said, before sharing that he relates to Kotb's reasoning for taking a step back. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. And look, I'm very fortunate in that I've watched my kids grow up. Especially when Courtney was younger, I was in local news, so I was home in the morning with my kids. But she's got 2 young daughters, Haley and Hope. Those moments, those kids grow up. I mean, it's cliché, but because it's true. It's like you blink, he added, so I understand exactly why she did it. For more People news, make sure to sign up for our newsletter. Read the original article on People. Andy Roddick might have been one of teen People's sexiest guys ever, but his friends don't see him that way. Now it's hilarious to my friends. Roddick, 42, tells People. This will come out, and I'll get made fun of because they certainly aren't impressed. The retired athlete became the face of American men's tennis when he won the U.S. Open in 2003 and ascended to the No. 1 ranking. In 2004, Teen People listed Roddick in its October 2004 issue as one of the 50 sexiest guys ever, writing this sports god, commonly referred to as A-Rod, has the fastest serve in the game, so it's no surprise that he works out a lot. Reflecting on the teen heartthrob image he gained after his Grand Slam win, Roddick says, it was just strange. Honestly, I was a normal dude, and then I started winning tennis matches and I could afford a house. And then it seemed like everything changed. Roddick remained a fixture of tennis elite until his retirement in 2012. He finished his career with 32 titles, 1 Grand Slam, and countless memorable matches, including thriller finals against Roger Federer at Wimbledon in 2004 and 2009. If he had won one of those championships, Roddick says he would have no regrets. But I rest well at night, he says of his overall career. I didn't really take it easy many days. I was pretty good at getting up, getting my work in, even on the days when I didn't feel like it. I think that makes the tennis afterlife a little bit easier. Roddick took a step back from the tennis world following his retirement, wanting to dedicate more time to his family. He says that because he didn't want to travel, options for staying involved with the sport were very limited. but he adds that his interest in analyzing tennis was always there. After the pandemic, Roddick notes that the media landscape changed, and he could participate in tennis from home. At the beginning of 2024, he launched the Served with Andy Roddick podcast, which also airs on the Tennis Channel. His on-screen gigs aren't limited to television, though. The star will make his foray into film when he joins pal Ben Stiller for a movie about pickleball titled The Dink. Acting doesn't interest him, Roddick confesses, but he quips that Stiller doesn't get told no very often. Today, the former tennis star is happily married to actress and model Brooklyn Decker, whom he wed in 2009. The couple shared 2 children, Hank, 9, and Stevie, 6, and he says that his marriage has been the joy of a lifetime. I'm thankful that I somehow, in a moment of weakness, convinced her to choose me on a day, and we've certainly committed to it ever since, Roddick says.